welcome back into another episode of the Bet On Me podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Perkins. It's Saturday, January 8th, 2022, and we got some NFL football tonight. Let's go ahead and talk about the games last night, though. Had a few prop bets. It didn't hit. Had Giannis getting a double-double. He literally had 9 rebounds. It is painful to watch games like that when they're really close to hitting your prop bets like that, and it just doesn't happen. We had the Lakers -3 last night. That hit for us. We had the Bulls money line last night. That hit for us. We had the Hurricanes on the money line last night. That hit for us. What didn't hit was the under on the Flames and the Hurricanes. The Capitals money line did not hit for us. The St. Louis Blues beat the shit out of them. It was a shellacking. They put, I think, about like five or six pucks in the net there, where the Capitals only got one. Really whiffed that pick last night. LeBron didn't get close to a triple-double. I mean, he did. It's LeBron, but not enough. So that didn't hit for us. So today, back in the books, looking at things, seeing what's going on. We got a great weekend of NFL football coming up. I cannot wait for that. College football is over, waiting on the national championship game. If you want my pick on that one, you're going to have to go over to the website and get that one. Not giving that one out for free. Gave the last one out between these two teams for free, and everybody laughed at me when I told them who was going to win the game. And this time, if you want it, you're going to have to pay for it. Sorry. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the bets that I think are going to hit today, guys. We've got Dallas tonight. I'm going to take an alternative spread. Dallas -2 tonight. I think they get the win. I think they roll into the playoffs. On a high note in the season, Jerry spent a lot of money down there in Jerry's world. They're trying to get to the Super Bowl again. I don't know if Dak can do it, but they've got a pretty good team down there. They should be able to get it done and at least make waves in the playoffs. Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos. I don't like the point spread. I do not like anything over 11. I do not care what anybody says. I don't care if it's the Chiefs. I don't care who they're playing. They could be playing some middle school. I'm not taking a point spread over 10 points. It's not. And I'm not betting either. Like, I'm not betting on the points for the other team either. You just don't do that. There's a reason that point spread is so high. It's either going to hit or it's not, and there's no in between. So what you do in a game like this is you take the under of 50.5, and you go ahead and lock that in, and you get you a nice little win tonight. That one right there is at -210. I've got this. All this is parlayed today. All this is parlayed today. Together, the alternative 50.5 under for Kansas City and Denver, and then I got Dallas -2 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Got a hockey pick for you tonight, guys. I'm going to take the Nashville Predators and the Arizona Coyotes. I'm going to go under 6 goals in this game. Now, the Predators can smack some goals, can smack some pucks into those goals, but tonight I just think this is going to be one of those low-scoring games. They just had a win the other day. I'm not really sure if they're going to get the win. Arizona Coyotes, not one of the best teams. I really don't think they're going to score a lot of goals, so I really think this is going to be a low-scoring game. If anybody scores goals, it's going to be the Predators. This is probably going to be one of those games where it's like a 1, to 5 or 1 to 4. It's. I don't think it'll go over. That total of 6 is a good total. You get a good solid total like that in hockey. That's pretty good to bet the over/under on. The halves, like if it was 5.5, that you wouldn't want to go under that. But 6, I can live with 6. All right. Also tonight, we've got the Memphis Grizzlies going in to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Clippers are kind of hit with injury, COVID. I mean, just anything you can think of right now. Marquise Morris, 8 rebounds. I think it was like 24 points the other day. Over 21 points. I know that much. He was their leading scorer, and they got blown out. I'm looking for him to come in tonight and try to get something going. But I think J.A. Morant is just too good, and I think he's going to put on a show in L.A. tonight. So I'm going to take the Memphis Grizzlies on the money line. Remember, guys, like I said, this is my big Saturday parlay. We'll go through it again. We got the Memphis Grizzlies money line. We've got Nashville Predators, Arizona Coyotes, under 6 goals. We've got Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos, under 50.5. And we've got the Dallas Cowboys at -2. So, guys, run out there, get this placed in, tell this with me. Go over on my social media at Bet On Me Podcast on Twitter and at Bet On Me Pod at Instagram. I think I got those switched. I think it's at Bet On Me Pod, at the Bet On Me Podcast on Instagram and at Bet On Me Pod on Twitter. Go hit both those up. Tag me in it. Let me know if you're riding these picks with me, guys. We're trying to make some money here. Stay up half of the night looking over the books. Last night was kind of shaky, but we're getting into the NFL playoffs, so I'm doing a lot for that right now. I've got a show in production I'm trying to get going here that I want to put out, and we just got a bunch of other things going on here around the studios. Big things coming up. Like I said, ready for this NFL Sunday. Super ready for that. Can't wait, guys. We're going to have a great show for you guys tomorrow for that. And guys, just thanks so much for listening. Last year was great. We started this. We're trucking on into 2022, and it's looking good so far. Just love the support. So thankful for the guests. Got more guests coming up on the show in the next coming months. Talk to a few people, try to get more people on, try to expand into other sports a little bit. But yeah, we're going to have more guests come on in the following months, and we're going to talk a lot more sports than what we do now. So guys, thanks so much for listening. Let's run out and get those bets in. Just one more time to recap these bets for you guys tonight. Dallas -2. Kansas City, Denver Broncos under 50.5. Nashville Predators, Arizona Coyotes under 6 goals. Memphis Grizzlies to get the win on the money line at the Clippers tonight. Guys, that is the podcast for today. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe and like on all the platforms you're listening to, and come on back tomorrow where we, of course, have the podcast daily. Guys, have a great weekend, and don't forget, let's go get those in.